Good morning again, people of God. Listen, I'm out here about to rotate the tires on the truck. I see a little outer wear, but what I want to tell you something. Again, this is why it's not good to always take advice from folk without being discerning. Sometimes God can put something in your heart, a desire in your heart that you never had before. And you can share it with somebody who you think is close to you, or supposed to be a brother or sister in Christ. Just because somebody wear the title or carry themselves as a man or woman of God, you got to use discernment. The Bible tells us, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, because as many false prophets have gone out into the world. And sometimes you can share something with someone and be so excited, and that person can be harboring a spirit of envy over you. They can be, it don't matter if they 20 years older than you. They can be older than you, and you could think that, no, they looking at me like a little sister. They looking at me like a daughter, or, they my big sister. They cool. They ain't thinking about me like that. Or they my brother. Let me tell you something. You got to have discernment. And it takes sometimes us learning through having painful experiences, but you can share something with somebody and they can kill that on the inside of you. They can say, oh, why you want to do that? You shouldn't be doing that. A young woman, like, you shouldn't do that. But God gave you that vision, that desire. And then when he gave you that desire, he gave you visions and ideas about how to carry that thing out. And now you didn't share it with somebody that done shot you down. So the year you should have been focusing on that, you didn't push that to the back of your mind, because this person who you value their opinion and don't know how to distinguish between God leading your spirit and this negative, envious spirit, they done shot that down. So you done push that to the back of you. But then on the inside of you, they just killed something. They delayed you from starting something that God is leading you to start. And take it from me. I'm talking from experience. I had somebody in my life who I looked up to like a big sister. I don't have any siblings, and this individual, sometimes I would be so excited, or I just blabble out, share my dreams, because I felt all my guards was down. I felt this person loved me, so I would just share things, and they would always shoot things down, and it would grieve me at times. But I wasn't discerning. I was very, I like to say dumb, but some people say don't say dumb. Well, naive, because you got to learn from someplace. You got to recognize your fault so you can grow from it, And I used to be very immature. I would call it that, immature, naive, And I would share things, and this individual would always shoot it down. And then when I would do something, I know it was good, something I know I was doing in my spirit, I already knew this was good, that I'd already started working on. They was not give me any type of encouragement. Never. It was always, oh, you should be doing that. But then when they wanted something from me, they would always be kind. It took me a little while to catch on. So yeah, I say I was dumb. It took me some while to catch on, because especially when you're younger, and you got love for somebody like family, but you got to be discerning. You can't take advice from everybody, because just because somebody wear that title of a man or woman of God, they could be shooting down something in you because they sitting back watching you from afar, and it could be your strengths that they don't like. So they might say, oh, why are you doing that? You shouldn't be doing that. Or why are you dressing like that? You shouldn't be doing it. They will be trying to criticize you and instruct you when they couldn't walk not even half a mile. They couldn't walk a half a mile in your shoes, but they'll be sitting back trying to criticize you and give you some type of instruction. That's why you got to be very discerning, and you got to be bold. The Bible said the righteous is bold as a lion. You got to know when to respectfully decline people's unwarranted advice. I'm sorry, but I don't need your opinion when it comes to that. God already gave me the vision. I don't care whether you don't like it. I didn't even come and share with you. See, then when you learn to start keeping your mouth closed about what God is giving you to work on, when folks sit back and watch you and they see what you're doing, then they giving their unwarranted opinion. You ain't opening up to it. They already see what you're doing. So who cares if don't like it? Like they say, damn if you do, damn if you don't. God's still going to bless you. He's still going to elevate you, because whatever he began a good work in you, he shall see that thing to completion. But that's why it's good to be discerning. It don't matter about titles. Forget titles these days. walk in the spirit. You know when somebody is telling you something out of love, even if they are chastising you. They're not going to do that thing to try to hurt you or try to bring shame to you, because that's not of God. That's of Satan. That's of the Antichrist. But they will, somebody who is around you or somebody who means you well, they're going to give you some advice that you're really going to be able to work with. You know what? I see what you're doing over here. Now, I think you can do this a little better if you do it this way. They'll give you a solution. You see what I'm saying? They'll give you something where you can work with, and you won't feel like it's breaking your spirit down, and it won't deter you from what God has got you working on. It won't deter you or confuse you. When people don't mean you any well and they harboring that, hiding that spirit of jealousy, envy, it will leave you confused. It will leave you feeling perplexed. Why? Because they are in a state of confusion. They're only projecting on you what's on the inside of them. Good morning. All right, y'all have a blessed day. I love you. And remember, be discerning when people are giving you advice. Don't accept advice from everybody. Be discerning about that thing, because some people be jealous of you and try to cut you down. Have a blessed day.